Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Stansay. I'm be showing you how to macro both towers now. I have two teams. The second team's kind of advanced, so if y'all want to macro the first tower and get some gems, then I found this method. Or I found this team really easy. So what I'm using is Sukuna Evo, and if you guys don't have Sukuna Evo, I'm pretty sure he's obtained from floor 30 of the Tower Adventures. So yeah, which is pretty cool. And so what you are going to want to do, if you do not have Sukuna, do not fear, because you guys can use Shigechi Fighter to get the floor 30 on the tower, and then you'll be able to macro it, because he does have a really good ability. Obviously there's better ways to macro the first one, but I'm not obviously gonna put all my best units to macro the first one, because it's just unneeded. So without further ado, let's go into Cursed Place. I'm on floor 118. I haven't really grinded this one that much. I have been AFK macroing Anime Vanguard, trying to get that Escanor unit, just so maybe I'll be able to catch up in the game, but I don't really know as of right now. I'm low-key just chilling. Anime Guardians update is predicted for this weekend, and I think Anos is getting an Evo, which I already had Exodia on him, not because I rolled it, because that was like one of my first Exodia units on this account. So yeah, what you want to do is choose super fast wave, set up your camera where the enemies spawn in, and put it out like this. You don't need Exodia on Sukuna, but I would highly recommend, if you guys do have rerolls, try going for Exodia. If you do want to macro this, get Exodia on Sukuna. Or if you guys actually, no, you don't need Exodia. Maybe just a mythic trait, just something that will give him a little bit more damage. And if you really want to, you can place down 2 farms. It doesn't really matter. Usually I just go 1 farm for the first one. So you don't need a lot of money to really high max Sukuna. So he has an ability called Malevolent Shrine, in which it actually helped carry me through a lot of the stages when I was first new to the game. I would say he's one of the better starter units if you guys are new to the game, so I would go for him. The first tower is not completely useless. The only completely useless thing I think as of right now are challenges. That's only for the main reason you can do any rush, or you can do the summer event, for example, and literally just get stones, like essence stones, really easy. So yeah, the boss will spawn, and then all you're gonna want to do is use Malevolent Shrine and wait till the boss dies. Yeah, and that's all you have to do, and then press next stage. Now, I don't know if this will get you to floor 200, because this nuke's not that good, but also you guys can use Megumin from Konosuba if you really want to. She's one of the event units, so if you macro a lot of currency, which is what the tower does, it macros a lot of currency, then you can get Megumin and get that good nuke ability for beginners. But now I'm going to show you how to macro the second tower. This is the team I would use. I keep fucking up this team system, my fault. I use Toru, and I'll use Sun Jin-woo just because he has a really good nuke with high damage. That's just me though. You guys can obviously use maybe Castoris or maybe Megumin, but as you guys will see, it's not that easy. And also, Robin is not required for the tower macro, only for the sole reason that there are only 15 waves, and by the time, you would have to have a perfect macro get her to max level, and I don't even think it's possible. I don't think I've done it in that mode yet. So yeah, Lost Agent World, this I have to scroll down. I'm floor 289, and this is really good because this gives you a lot of materials to do stuff, especially the Ragna stuff. You guys will be able to get Ragna Crimson really easily. Before we do this though, I need to check the limited shop because I haven't checked that yet. In the video where I explain everything, there's a night market. Oh, it refreshes today, but I'll be out work, so I'll check that later. Yeah, let's go into Tower Adventures, use Lost Agent World. I have to scroll all the way down, and yeah. So this one's relatively hard. I think the bosses have around 100 million health, but you'll see why I use this team just in a second. And yeah, it's kind of low-key easy how you don't have to use Robin, but Robin is like, if you guys do not have Robin, get Robin, because Robin is literally used for every single mode. Probably the best unit in the game, like not only support wise, but just like if you don't have Robin, you're not gonna succeed in this game. It's a known fact. So usually I'll set up back here around like right here, because the abilities, they are full wide map, so the enemies don't need to be in range. For this one, I kind of just you guys can probably auto farm for the first one, because let's be honest, the first tower's not that hard because it's been in the game forever. This one's a little harder. I don't really like to auto it, so I will personally just upgrade Sundered Woos. I mean Dr. Stones, and I'll be able to get that cash easily. So I'll probably upgrade both one tier, and then I'll just focus one of them. As you can see, it's already wave 8. Okay, place down Toru. It doesn't really matter where you place him. I'm a little laggy because I'm re-downloading old game, and then I'll place down a oh Jesus. Well, you might be wondering, why did you go back to lobby? And it's because your boy Stans is an absolute idiot. You might be wondering why. I guaranteed Sunju Move works for that mode, but I wasn't talking about him when I said who did I want for this macro. It was actually Sid, because Sid has the nuke ability, Sunju Move has the summon ability, and yeah. So that's a player error. They look similar, kind of. They're both like the same gradient of Guardian, so yeah, that's what happens when your boy doesn't pay attention. I had the team all set up, and then yeah, so we'll be using Sid Atomic for this run, and now we'll get into it. But it's the same thing. You could probably use Sun Jin Woo, but he doesn't have that. Like I said, he doesn't have that nuke ability. So the only good thing about nuke abilities is that you'll know a definite end to the run. Say you have Sun Jin Woo's ability where the enemies do attack. Enemies do have regen, so you would need guts, for example, to cancel out that regeneration. So you guys will actually not know where the run ends, and it could actually leave your macro to go over the time, like in other games, like Anime Last Stand. I feel like every run is different. I don't feel like I complete every run the same time. It's kind of like that because the bosses have so much health, and they regenerate, and they have shield, and sometimes it takes in a lot of factors. So when you have a definite nuke ability, you can easily just, you know, win. So it's the same thing. I'll be placing back here Dr. Stone. It's the same thing. You're just gonna want to make sure you have a lot of money before that the bosses spawn in, because they, like I said, they do have a lot of health, higher waves. And then I'll place out Toru. One unit I would definitely suggest to get, and I say this in almost every video, but it is Poochie. Poochie might be one of my favorite units, if not, or no, he's probably my favorite unit in the game. Not only just because it's JoJo's, but he's like so overpowered. So we have one Dr. Stone maxed out. Next, we're gonna start maxing our Sid out. You can bring Robin for the damage buff. I just realized she does have a damage buff, so I would bring her. I was bringing her when I was doing my runs, but I forgot again. But so what you're gonna want to do is wait for all the bosses to spawn in, like that, and then you're gonna use Wonder of You and Sid ability. You're gonna want to time it better than I just did, but it's fine. So what you're gonna want to actually do, like when you're doing your runs, is pop Sid's ability and then do Wonder of You, because Sid's ability takes like 6 to 7 seconds to probably activate. I keep muting my mic. I don't know if my fingers have magical magnetic connection to my microphone, but I accidentally just muted my mic. But I was saying, Sid's ability takes a little bit of time to pop, so you want to pop Sid ability before you actually pop Toru's ability. And that's pretty much all for the for the macros of both towers. I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I love this game. I was able to get really good really quick, so it's fun. I don't really, this is one of the easier games and I enjoy it, but supposedly they're coming up with some harder updates. But they actually they did go through a lot of nerfs, so I'm actually going to go over that if I don't leak anything. Oh, I'm already in that. All right, so if we go to update log, they actually, was it sub announcements? Oh yeah, okay. Mushroom event enemy has nerf HP, so you guys will be able to get Robin easier. Ragnar boss will nerf regen HP, so Ragnar won't regen as much, which can be good if players don't have guts. World Lines Double Dungeon 2 is nerf boss cooldown skill. I don't really know what that means, but maybe it won't kill your units like when it gets super close. So maybe you won't need Poochie for that anymore. And then JoJo boss HP is nerfed 1 billion to 500 million. So that probably means you won't really have to bring Vivian anymore. But I would still bring her because you'll get the boss down to 60 million HP. So yeah, that is the video. If y'all boys did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe and join the Discord. Road to 300 subs, I guess. I just hit 250, by the way. Thank y'all boys. That JoJo's video I made on Steel Ball Run popped off, and I thank everyone, and I thank the content creation team for accepting me. And yeah, join the Discord, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Doja.
Tell him to go eat shit, Johnny. Tell him yourself. Eat shit, asshole! Fall off your horse!